we have a yod with super karmic Saturn in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, to the exact 7-degree Virgo point, which is the dragons. They are the ones that come and say, enough, you are done. And so how I think this is going to play out is two ways, okay? We have lower octave representations in astrology and higher octave. All this chaos they're trying to cause in the world is the lower octave of the astrology playing out. Yeah, you Aries, lower octave is war and fighting, sure. Pluto and Aquarius, lower octave power over the people, yes. However, and the lower octave of the dragon energy, which is, it's not the dragons, but the constellation of Draco, the lower frequency is the draconians and the higher frequency is the dragons. So you can see that there. Now, the higher octave of all of this yod, which is where all of us people are, is root Saturn in Aries. The sword of truth is within us. We are now sovereign. We are now free, and we say no, because now we are holding the Aries truth. Pluto and Aquarius. You guys are showing us the dark stuff so that we can make sure that we don't say yes to it. Any dark stuff that comes up with the future and technology and power of the people, well, great. Now you're showing us, we're not going to allow that. And then the higher octave of the 7-degree Virgo point where the South Node is the dragons, and they are the ones that say no to this lower energy. There's a lot of talk about the dragons waking up. There's dragons in media. There's dragons in books now. It's becoming common knowledge. Dragons of fire, they're volcanoes, and then you've got Aries activating it. I mean, this is so exciting. And how this is going to play out on the world, there's going to be tension. A yod is tension. None of these 3 points can agree. That's what a yod is. I have one in my chart, and trust me, when you have a yod activation, it is hardcore. Yeah, and so there's going to be the tension building from the 21st of March to the 26th of April while this yod is playing out. You're going to feel it. There's going to be tension between the powers and the people and what if and the lower octave and the higher octave. 26th of April, when that yod releases, Uranus goes into Gemini. Boom. I'll be very interested to see what happens on that day, because in the past, in the old world, war would happen. But what I'm wondering with this time is if there's an attempt at that, but it does not work. And this is where we have to come back into Aries energy. I really want to talk about right now how much is going on in Aries. We have from the 21st of March, the sun goes into Aries, joining Neptune, Saturn, Venus, the moon, and Chiron. That is 6 things in Aries for the duration of that yod. The clue there is Aries. Aries is amazing. I have said it once and I will say it again. The higher octave of Aries is true soul sovereignty. We are being gifted with this now as the people. And then the next thing is when Mars goes into Aries, it shuffles along to 4 degrees and creates another yod where it's Mars, Pluto, and the South Node in Virgo. It's a little bit shorter of a time. 15th of April to the 22nd of April, we have a second yod, but this time it's Mars in Aries joining the other yod. That's 2 big, massive yods. I imagine that this will build, and then come the end of April, we're going to be really like feeling the build of these yods, of this energy, of these conflicting points. But then it will release, yes? And so the channeling that I got on this, and this is important, we need not know to know. We need leadership through this time. The time for leaders in small groups is forming. Small sects of unchaos everywhere. A smallening down, down, down to your own manageable world. That is where the key lies. In small groups of manageable task forces, tackling local issues with ease, as the governments won't be able to handle the chaos how they used to. Now will be a time of remembering who you are and waking up and standing up. In leadership and in solidarity we stand. That is how the new leaders are found and respected. How beautiful and apt is that? We have all this Aries energy, which actually I forgot to say, after we have the 6 planets in Aries, by the 16th of April, when Mars goes in, yes, it makes a second yod, but then we will have 7 planets in Aries. I don't know the exact times, but I think it's been a very long time since we've ever had 7 planets in Aries. We will have Mercury, the moon, Neptune, Saturn, Mars, Chiron, and the sun. And is it not interesting that when there were 6 planets in Aries on the 21st of March, the moon was there, and then the moon goes all the way back around. The next time it reaches Aries, it's there for the next stellium in Aries. So we start off at the 21st of March with 6 planets into Aries, and then we're going to finish off in the end of April with 7 planets in Aries, with the Lord of Karma, Saturn there, Chiron, the key, Neptune, our spirituality, you know, the moon, the mother, our emotional world, the sun, how we shine, our personal selves. It's all there. Mars, drive and action. So the channeling on it is so beautiful because Aries are leaders, and we need heart-centered, true leadership now, because the leadership in the old world is also falling. So that is the gift. There you have it. That is the gift of all of this Aries. It is not only giving us true sovereignty, it's giving us the new leaders, and they will form in small local groups where we can all lean on each other and come together through these times where basically all this stuff that the leaders are trying won't work. It's not going to work. We're all too wise, too smart, and frankly, too over it and too big-hearted for any of us to want this to be on our planet, because it is our planet too. So I hope that helps. That was a big one today.